Hi, welcome back. And today we're talking about what makes a page turner, or as Pamela Cook likes to call it, turning up the tension. By the way, you can hook into her course online through the New South Wales Writers Centre. So I attended Pamela's course when I was stuck, and it really gave me quite a lot of inspiration to come back and review my own books to make sure that there was sufficient tension to keep the reader's attention. Have you ever had that book that you have started to read and you just can't quite get into in the first few chapters? That perhaps is because the author hasn't given you sufficient tension or page-turning episodes to make you want to continue to read. I know that's happened to me quite a few times when I've been reading books at my book club. I don't have time to read to the end of the book to make sure that it is a good book. I get through the first few chapters, and if it keeps me reading, then fantastic, and if it doesn't, I put it down and I go on with something else. So what makes a reader want to keep reading? Well, Pamela would talk to you and tell you that it was the tension that is created within each chapter, within each sentence, within each paragraph. But to me, it's all about the characters and the plot and what you're doing with that to make the reader want to keep reading. So within 7 Signs and Bass Point Boys, I created characters who were the antagonists, and they were the ones who were always having a go at the main character, and that's where the tension came into it. In Bass Point Boys, there were gangs, and gangs were fighting against one another all the time, and that created tension. In 7 Signs, there was tension created with one particular character, with the main character, Eve, and she came across him on several occasions, and the reader would want to keep reading to find out what happened in the next section to see whether she dealt with him or not. So my advice to you, my tip to you would be, first of all, probably to attend Pamela Cook's course, but if you can't do that, then have a look at each of your chapters and go back and make sure that there's sufficient within that chapter to make the reader want to keep reading. Okay, so I'll see you in the next section.